Hello, my friends. Your buddy Phil here. I have been getting reports from some of our students, and this is not the first time, about how aggressive the proctors can be. They're really, very aggressive. And one of my students had a problem today. Very, very sorry to hear this, but this student was working, and in the environment is hot right now. I mean, like here in Arizona, it's crazy. It gets up to like 110, 15, even up to 120. It's a crazy environment. And the same thing is happening in other parts of the United States. So this student just was trying to keep the door open to avoid getting boiled in the crazy heat. But the proctor said, "You went off camera. Stop your exam." And the proctor proceeded to stop the exam, not to listen to anything. I mean, the student didn't go out of frame. They just moved in such a way they could adjust the door so that the heat wouldn't get into them. Now think about that. This is after 60 questions. I'm so sorry to. It just shows what a lack of empathy these folks have. So if you're taking this exam, I want to encourage you to do everything they instruct, everything, down to the letter, and even then some, okay? Such aggressive behavior was shocking. To stop someone who has gone 60 questions in, can you imagine the mental strain and drain? And I really am sorry to hear that many of you go through similar things. It's unfortunate. Some students have had even worse, where they were not able to reschedule immediately. And it took almost a month. There was a student that had 5 weeks, and I've featured her on this channel, and you heard what she had to say. It's just disheartening. There was a student who tried the first time to log on to the exam, something that had proven to be okay during the test, when she tested it out before the main exam on the day of. And that was the end of that exam. Couldn't find a proctor or anyone to help. The proctor pretty much did not get into the room, the virtual room. Second time, it was something similar. The computer just didn't act the way it proved it would during the test. So imagine 2 failed attempts at taking the exam, and finally decided, you know what, I'm just going to the test center. So imagine this poor student went to the test center, finally got certified. If my student today had known that, she would have been a PMP. I know that for sure. And I'm talking to you. You would have been a PMP. All right. The same for many of you. You know that if you really had to go at those questions, you would have done it. It's okay. Don't worry. The exam lives for another day. Let it run away. It's going to come back into your periphery. I want you to take all the arsenal, knowledge ammo, right? All the knowledge ammo you got from all the books I talk about, the Agile Practice Guide, the PMBOK Guide, load up the exam lesson for me, will you? This is now personal because they're messing with my peeps. All right, I don't like that. You got to teach that exam a lesson when you finally get there. All right, but be encouraged. Just keep the momentum up. Keep studying, keep the dream alive. Remember, the journey you've gone so far, you got a lot of stuff inside you, okay? It's all going to come out, and it's all going to be great. Talk to you soon.